Hey everyone. Sorry, I just got my screen up. Hey Maxfield. Hey Ryan, CJB, Zachary, Mike, Ice Chewer, Ryan, Elias. What's up, Edison? Today, this is a commission right now. That's what I'm working on. Right on, Stal. Hey Victor, happy Friday. Thank you, Elias. Thank you very much. Wasn't that fun? Hey Absurd. Hey Tyler. I don't know, Tyler. It depends if they pay for my flight or not. If they pay for my flight and hotel, I'll be at New York Comic Con. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, though. I really want to go, but I cannot justify spending all that money when I'm not even sure how many people are going to be there and like what kind of guests are going to be there. You know, like I don't really know what the limit on people is because of COVID restrictions and stuff. But it's it's possible that it could really like kind of cut into my ability to make money at the show. So if that's the case, I know it sounds kind of businessy, but I need to kind of offset my losses because a trip to New York is no joke. It's like hotels, the whole kit and caboodle. It's so expensive, and I can't be messing with that. Unless I really know what a place is gonna be. If that makes sense. Thanks, Zachary. I was stuck on that for forever. On the Zachary says that he's happy with that Deadpool story. I'm happy with it too. I really enjoyed it. I was stuck for the longest time trying to come up with a cool story, and I feel like I did one finally. Hi, Tyler. Jonathan Lopez. I'm glad for Big E. I hope they keep it on him for a while. I'm not convinced they will. I want them to. So here's a funny story. So I was wearing a Hiroshi Tanahashi shirt on the plane. This is last year. I was going to my family's for vacation, like a little family vacation, just so I could see my family and everything. I'm on the plane, and there's a stewardess who's like, greeting you at the plane, and she said, "Oh, do you like wrestling?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." She's like, "I see your hat and shirt," because I was wearing my AEW hat, surprise. And she goes, "My husband is a wrestler." And I was like, "Really? Who's your husband?" She's like, "Big E." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, so I thought that was a cool story. I was like, "Tell him I'm a fan." This is Elias's Moon Knight versus Batman. Beard Gasmatron, I did finish that. I sent it off to Felix, so it's there now, and it will be sold soon. Absurd. I'll definitely be at C2E2. And look, I know everybody's at a different place with COVID. I am okay with going to a show. Everybody's going to be masked. Like, I'm comfortable with it. I realize that not everybody else is. But COVID is not my reason for hesitating as far as New York. That's just me personally. I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to make money. But C2E2, like, I live next door. So it's no skin off my nose if I don't make any money. It's just not a huge deal. So. Tyler asks, currently studying at the Kubert School. Any advice on how to make the most of my studying? Well, I have this painting professor, Tim Lowley, very wise guy, who always told me, you know, college is like this place where you can really, it's like a place where you're able to just not have a job and work on your art all the time. So that's what I would say. I'd say it's important to treat it like it's your job. Treat your school like it's your job. Treat your assignments like it's your job. Because that's what it will take to break into the industry. You really gotta do it every day. Not every day, but like, you know, Monday through Friday or whatever, you know. So, and that's kind of what like school is there for. Like all that schoolwork, that's like time that you can use to make yourself really good at this. So that's what I would say. I wish I had done more of that in college, I guess. Good, Tyler. What does Murder Falcon carry in his more enormous pockets? Elias, well, he does carry CDs and bazookas. And other than that, whatever you want him to carry. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, guys. Absurd, it's not based in Chicago. When I do stories that happen in reality, I try and stay away as much as I can from specific places. Except for Tokyo, I definitely went all out on Tokyo. The only thing about stained glass is it takes a lot of patience. I need to be really intentional with my lines so that it sticks out from the rest of the piece. Nathan from Southborough! What up? What up, bro? Framed the Beta Ray build drawing, and I love it. It's next to my drawing table. Way to go, man. I'm so glad you liked it. Thanks for coming to say hi to me. Got to see Nathan again after however many months of coronavirus. At not the end of coronavirus, but at the end of like lockdown. Go on my first trip, and there's Nathan. Ready to rock. Way to go, man. Sorry I was not here last week. I was traveling. I was at a wedding. And I was gonna try and like do some a quick like Friday with DDubs on the road, but it just, you know what, I tried to draw for fun like a few nights, like when I had some free time, like on Saturday and Sunday, and I just like I didn't have it in me. I just needed to kind of really take a break, so that's why I was not here last week. My apologies. Zachary, thank you very much. Thanks, Tyler. Hey, Samuel. I'm not opposed to it. I've worked with a few bands before. I'm working with a band right now, actually. And that would, it's definitely something that I am interested in. So, people who have been waiting for commissions for a long time, because I took this list a long time ago. April 2020. This is when the lockdown was in full effect. Nobody knew what was going to happen. I was still working on Wonder Woman, but we had no idea how long things are going to last, because DC said for now, keep working. And thank you, DC, for continuing to pay me and have me continue to work during the pandemic. Major props to them. But then Diamond shut down for a while, which was really scary. And nobody really knew what was going to happen. And Felix called me. He's like, hey, it's not looking good, bro. And I was like, I know, it's not looking good at all. And I said, and he's like, you know, do you want to take a commission list? And I was like, yeah, this commission list might be floating me for a while. And, you know, then so I took a big, long list. And then the pandemic came back, or we kind of like, not came back, but Diamond came back in June. And we were kind of off to the races again. And then, you know, I started working on Beta Ray Bill in the late summer. And things kind of worked out from there. But that means I started falling behind on my commissions. So for those of you that are waiting, please accept my apology. I don't know if anybody's even watching this who's waiting, but just in case you're watching it in the future, what I will say is that I think I personally think it's very apparent that, you know, I don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to making sure these commissions are worth your money. And I will get to all of them. It will take a while. That being said, If anybody ever wants their money back or just doesn't want to wait anymore, totally understandable. And you can email Felix for a full refund if I have not started it. And that is totally well within, like, I don't know, not your rights, I don't know. If you want to do that, it's seriously no skin off our nose. So there is that option. But if you are willing to wait, I promise it will eventually be worth the wait. Bye, Tyler. Hang in there. Jeremiah, probably right. It kind of goes back and forth, but right now I think my favorite right now is Masamune Shiro, just as far as art style is concerned. Like, Appleseed was so huge for me. Like, in my journey and figuring out what kind of artist I wanted to be. So that's definitely a big one. But it'll switch, you know? Like, no offense to the guy, but like, it's not like I'm reading Masamune Shiro's work and like being moved to tears, you know? His just art is just that amazing, so. Death Bro, they always contact me. High on Fire would be amazing. Thanks, Victor. Thanks, Absurd. Thanks, Victor, yeah. Yes, Appleseed is a masterpiece. Just incredible stuff all around. Alright, let's wrap up this So in 1 hour, I'm gonna watch some wrestling. It's Friday night, Rampage, AEW. It's a great way to spend the weekend. It's Friday, baby. Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate that. Alexandre, if you don't mind, I have a question. Is there a trick to extend the productive hours? After 4 hours a day, I'm mentally exhausted. How to make it less draining? Just practice? Great question, man. I think a big part of the answer to that is kind of being aware of like your limitations as an artist. Not limitations. Just like you're a person that you're working hard and then 4 hours go by and you're exhausted. I totally get that. I mean, I was the same way, and I found that I had to actually like kind of change my art style so I didn't get so exhausted. Like, I could really do a full day of work without any problem. So this especially changed after Extremity and my kid was born. You'll notice if you like read the last issue of Extremity and then go to the first issue of Murder Falcon, the lines are very different. It's like night and day. I mean, there's so many more lines in Extremity, and I was really trying to figure out how to change my style in a way that would be a little bit more not productive, just like less draining on my body. So especially then like issue 2 and issue 3 of Murder Falcon is actually something that I was struggling with because that was like the heat of like having a 2-month-old, 1-month-old baby. So I'm really unhappy with the art in issue 3 of Murder Falcon. Like, I'm still proud of Murder Falcon as a whole. I just wish that I had figured more out there. But as the as Murder Falcon progressed from issue 3, I feel like as I kind of got back into like becoming a real person and my kids started sleeping, I was able to like, bring it back to what I was happy with. And it's just, it's, you gotta kind of adjust the art to fit the lifestyle. That's because otherwise, if you try and make your lifestyle just all about art, then you kind of are, in my opinion, missing important things about life that's going to help you become a better artist anyway. It's not about how many lines, for me, it's not about the lines. It's about like the story and what it means. And if it doesn't mean anything, then what is the point of the line of all those lines? I don't want to just make something that looks cool. It needs to be reflective of something that I'm going through. Otherwise, I just can't get into making it. So that's kind of how I view it, and so I adjust the lines to fit my life. But that's just me. Edison, art dealers do all the hard work, and as far as Felix goes, he has connections in this big time, big art world that I just don't have any access to. So there's that. That's probably the biggest one. Also, I send him all my art and he just mails it out. So I'm terrible about mailing things. Antonio, the wrestling comic is going very well. Thank you for asking. Zachary, I'm drinking the Stiegel, the like grapefruit beer. It's very I like it. It tastes good. Ningen Isu. All right, I'll write that down. Who wants to see the issue 1 cover of the wrestling book? Okay, awesome. Here it is. DAP. It's the acronym. I am excited as well. So excited. They're kind of zombie-like. It's not there's no zombies in the book. It's just like, it's not just a straight wrestling book. I mean, there's a lot of just like straight all wrestling in it, but it's not like just a wrestling TV show in comic book form. So I was trying to get across that to tell the story that it's not really about it's not just like a normal everyday wrestling comic that would like take place in the real world. And it starts that way, but things kind of get crazy. So I wanted to show the element of like otherworldliness and craziness, and the like skeletons and baseball hats is as good as I can come up with. I haven't looked at Black Torch manga yet. Thanks, Kai. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the kind words. All right, let's zoom out here. Oof. That took a while. "20th Century Boys" is amazing. Yeah, man. Yeah, Alexandre, you think about it. You know, you got it. Justin, there is none. I try and do about one commission a week, maybe two. I have this other commission that I'm working on right now. That's a Superman one, but I need to like tone this all, and this is gonna be like very detailed here, so just taking a while. This is Strathmore 500. You got it. It is raining very hard in my outside of my house right now. I don't think I've ever been so thankful to have a dry place. I'm just gonna look out the window for a second, appreciate this moment. Just coming down. Derek, I feel like Batman doesn't know what's up, so I feel like this one may go to Azrael, but Konami, I'm thinking about doing WrestleTober too. Oh, rain in Seattle again. That's good. Oh, Death Bro, you gotta use nice paper. This is like, this won't break. Kinda not. I don't feel like I think very much about the inking phase. Sometimes I do. You know, if I'm planning out like this glass, the stained glass or whatever. But most of the time, most of the time I am just rocking and rolling, just going for it. And then if I do make a mistake, I just white it out. I don't like to plan too much, because if I plan too much, I'll never get anything done. Hold on, I'm going to get really in here for a sec. I need to... This cross needs some more contrast. So 1 sec. Sorry, I just have to really get in here so I make sure I sell the detail. Oh, my wife just got home. I'm gonna say hello to her really fast. I'll let you see what we did to the cross here. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So, I'm gonna do some Akashi whiskey tonight for the drink of choice. I don't drink that much, but it is Friday and it is raining outside, so this is necessary. Cheers, and happy Friday to everyone. Woo! That's good. Okay. So we gotta clean this up a little here. They are awesome, aren't they? So this will help that. Oh my god, Konami code. Do you have a good way to unclog these stupid things? Because I don't. No. Can't just go in like that. What am I doing? I got a plan for this. This is too good of a drawing for me to just start throwing screen tone on it like a noob. Gotta be pro. So what I mean by that is I will take a picture of this with my iPad and I'll do a gray tone study on top of it. I used to just go for it, and I still do that when I'm like doing sketches at shows, but when I have the luxury to try and figure it out at home, that's what I gotta do. Oh, boo, that sucks absurd. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to insult anybody with that comment. My bad, Konami. Robin, if you have nice paper, you know, nice thick paper, it's not, the screen tones will not cut through. So here's an X-Acto, right? No problem. And this is very fragile. Yeah, right, Dan, keep it together. Look at this. My friends live on Orcas Island. Trying to figure out if I have anything else. Just trying to figure out what else I gotta draw. I don't know if I have anything. Maybe I'll try and find my sketchbook. I was doing some studies for wrestling moves. That's cool. This is one of my current sketchbooks right now. Trying to figure out how to give how to draw somebody doing like a power bomb without it being awkward. These wrestling moves, they look so cool when you see them on TV, but then when it actually comes down to drawing it, you're like, how the heck do I do this? R.I.P. Brody Lee. Thank you, Brody. You guys hear that? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Justin, it's legit. It's not cheap, but man, it's great. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. It's time for some giveaways. So I was in Wisconsin last weekend, and I stopped at a local comic book shop, and I just found these dirt cheap. They are American versions of the Spriggan manga. Has anybody here read Spriggan? It is awesome, and I'm giving away. I'm gonna do 3 giveaways. So I mean, look, I bought this for $4. I don't think it's worth anything. I don't know if anybody even wants this. I guess you could probably just get it on eBay, but I just bought them because I was like, well, I have all of them already, but I think they're awesome, and I'd like to share it with maybe some people. So I'm gonna give away this one. I'm gonna give away this one. It's just great. Look at that. It's so cool. There you go. It's like flipped, so it reads a little weird, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so 1, 2, and then here it is. Metal Guardian Faust, Tetsuro Ueyama, one of my heroes. I found the single issue at the shop, And usually it would just, usually I see it in like, you know, the whole collection, but look at this perfection. Just great stuff. It's nice to see it so, you know, so big, and like, isn't that awesome? Ooh. And just great illustration, great movement, and I don't know, just thought it might be fun to give it away. So doing 3 giveaways. All you gotta do when the video comes out, just comment, say hello, and we'll pick you next week. New Spriggan manga coming out soon. Super exciting. Okay, I'm going to go hang out with my wife. I'm going to go chill, have a little more whiskey, watch some wrestling. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Seriously, I'm so glad that people can come hang out for a little bit. Have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah, don't forget to comment if you want one of those comics. I don't know if that's super lame, but that's what I'm doing. So, booyah. Yeah, thanks for the hang, everyone. Always a pleasure. Stay safe, and I'll see you next week.